Okay, so this question is asking us to compare a mark out of 80 in a maths test with a percentage in another test. So if we do comparisons, it would make sense to make them equivalent. So it's easier to turn 32 out of 80 into a percentage. So 32 over 80. We know percentages quite nicely. If they're out of 100 would work neat. 80 to 100 is not straightforward in terms of a multiplication, so I'm going to turn it into something out of 10 first. So if I go that way, then to turn 80 into 10 I divide by 8, and to turn 32 into its equivalent numerator, then I divide that by 8 as well. So 32 divided by 8 is 4. So I know 32/80ths is the same as 4/10, and then I can come back to the out of 100, times in by 10, so 4 times 10 is 40. So all of this is equivalent to 40%. In doing that then allows me to make the comparison. So this was for maths. Again, it's a starred question, so be careful to explain exactly what you're doing. So we can say quite simply, did Karen get a high percentage in maths or English? She did better in maths, as 40% is higher than 38%. Now there are lots of ways of doing these kind of questions. We could say, for example, that in this 10% of 80 is 8, and then we could do 32 divided by 8 is 4, and then that would make 4 lots of 10%, which is 40%. So again, there are lots of ways of trying to decide on what 32 out of 80 is as a percentage. We could do it by equivalence of 10%, or we could do it by making the fraction into something that's nice to become out of 100. Tenths in this case worked, and then back into 100 as 40%. Okay, so a quick question on comparing fractions and percentages by using a multiplying method.